Hello, my name is Vlad and we're continuing. Today we'll install the necessary files and set up the connection to launch the JV Home Office CRM system. Let's get started. Go to the website jvho.net. The link is in the description. A quick overview of the website. I tried to make the site as user-friendly as possible for both computers and smartphones. I divided the main area into 4 sections. The first section is for news. It will contain important news and CRM updates with descriptions. The second section is for questions and answers. User questions and answers will be posted in this section. You can ask questions directly via email. Constructive criticism is welcome. The third section is for instructions and tutorials. Right now it has a link to video lessons. I'll write general instructions there later. The fourth section. It's for downloading the files needed to run the CRM system, and there are also test database files there. That's exactly what we need right now, so go ahead and download the files for your computer and smartphone. To avoid the hassle of transferring files, it's better to download the computer file on your computer and the smartphone file directly on your phone. Once you've downloaded the files, we'll start installing them. There are a few things that are essential for the CRM to work correctly. Let's move on. I hope everything downloaded without any issues and you unpacked everything correctly. As you can see, I unpacked everything onto the desktop for convenience. I'd recommend you do the same. For the lesson presentation and demonstration purposes, I loaded NOx. It's a smartphone emulator. You don't need to download or install anything. Let's launch the app on the emulator. Installing the app on a smartphone is straightforward. Just tap the downloaded file and hit install. Let me explain a couple of things about installing the app on a smartphone. Android tends to be suspicious of apps downloaded from outside the official store. It will show a warning. There's no malicious code in the app, and on top of that, Android checks and scans it automatically. This screenshot from a phone shows that Android completed all its checks and gave the green light. Everything is showing green. The first time you launch the app, a notification should appear asking for additional permissions. You need to confirm them as shown in the screenshot, otherwise the CRM won't work. If that didn't happen, tap the app icon on your smartphone and the About App tab will appear. Tap it and the Permissions tab will show up. Go in and manually adjust the settings as needed. After opening the app for the first time, the address field will show ones by default. You need to enter your actual IP address. I'll show you how to do that right now. Let's read what it says here. It says to enter IP protocol configuration in the command prompt. Let's go ahead and do that. Hold down the Windows key on your keyboard. Next, type CMD. Then enter IP protocol configuration. Here we can see the computer's IP address. It was assigned by the router. That's exactly what you need to enter. There it is. Let me type it in so it's clear. Now let's launch the CRM. All right. Let's check the connection. There's a small utility for that. It's used for testing and checking the connection. Type any number here. Any digits will do. Click Start here. And initiate a call. A notification appeared. That means there's an incoming call. Let's open the contact card. Enter a name here. Now let's try calling that same number again. Now the name shows up too. The connection is working in test mode. Let's try testing everything with a real call. I already have this app installed on my smartphone. I'll launch it and make a real call from a different phone number. Let's give it a try. Sometimes there's a slight delay on the first call. But if the call goes through, you can see the notification right there. That means the connection is working. Great. All right, let's try turning off the internet. You have a folder and a program. Go ahead and run it. Here it's the same thing, also IP protocol configuration, but you need to add a bit more information. The adapter name, the IP address, and the gateway address. You only need to enter this once, and the program will remember it. All right, let's turn off the internet. You can see from the icon that the internet has been disconnected. Well, let's see if it works without internet. I'll also warn you, it might not work on the first try. But here everything looks fine. The call went through. Great. Now let me manually unplug the internet cable from the router. Let's check. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. Yes, all good. Now you can be absolutely sure there's no internet connection. I'll say up front, don't keep switching it back and forth. Internet on, internet off. Don't do that. There's no need for that. If you're working seriously, set it up once and just keep working, because the configuration is quite delicate. As I mentioned, the router isn't designed to connect your smartphone and computer to each other. Its job is to distribute internet. That's what it's there for. What we've done is basically built a bridge. And there's no need to keep tearing that bridge down and building a new one. Everything can be configured. I also recommend setting up a dedicated workspace. That way you won't end up switching between gaming and watching movies on the same device. Let an old laptop handle that.
À budget smartphone.
And a router. The router can keep distributing as long as you don't unplug the cable to another computer or laptop. So if you want to watch shows, fire up one laptop and watch your series on that, and work on the other one. Alright, it looks like we've got everything set up together. Let's go ahead and move on to the next lesson. Give it a like and subscribe, so that other people can take advantage of this CRM. Thank you so much. Goodbye.